The mysterious death of a flamboyant tycoon. How did it happen? Voters decide whether gun makers should be liable in murders. And Eye on America, the economy, homeowners caught in a money crunch. Find a way out. This is the CBS Evening News. Dan Rather reporting. Good evening. A mystery at sea. The death of Robert Maxwell and the case of the billionaire media mogul with a background as an intelligence operative and many enemies in the world of finance. His body found today in the ocean. Maxwell was last seen before dawn aboard his luxury yacht off the Canary Islands in the Atlantic. Hours later, searchers found his body. 60 Minutes correspondent Mike Wallace has covered the Maxwell story for a long time.
Sure led to a massive air search. Maxwell had been sailing on his yacht, the Lady Ghislaine, when he mysteriously vanished.
A business call to the ship from New York was put through to Mr. Maxwell's stateroom. There was no reply, and as a result, the captain, Gus Rankin, and a member of the crew went to his cabin. They could find no trace of Mr. Maxwell.
A body identified as his was found floating in the waters off the Canaries, but there was no clue as to what had happened, and colleagues who had seen him recently say that he was healthy and optimistic.
I spoke to him last night, and he seemed okay to me.
Love him or hate him, he touched the lives of many thousands of people, many millions of people.
Just give him the message, please, and stop giving us a hard time.
The 68-year-old publishing magnate could be tough, prickly, demanding. When I spoke to Robert Maxwell last for a 60 Minutes profile, I asked him about what one of his own editors had written about him. Well, he says that many people see you as, his words, flamboyant, vulgar, insufferable, ruthless, brazen, fiery, humorless, impatient, intolerant, rude. You
and this is an authorized biographer.
And he likes you.
Well, there you are.
Yeah. To how much of that do you plead guilty?
I plead guilty to all of it.
Maxwell was born Jan Ludwig Hock of Jewish peasants in Czechoslovakia. During World War II, he made his way to England and wound up a British Army captain decorated for bravery. He amassed a fortune in publishing, owned several soccer teams, was a Labour member of the House of Commons, and put together a communications conglomerate worth an estimated $2 billion. Beyond money, his passions were family, Israel, and most recently, America. Earlier this year, he purchased the New York Daily News, projecting himself onto the Manhattan scene.
Thank you all.
Maxwell was a man not unfamiliar with controversy. Recently, there were charges of his ties to the Mossad, the Israeli equivalent of our CIA. The man who made the charge is investigative reporter Seymour Hersh.
The fact is that we're just at the top of the iceberg on this whole case. It's a mess. It's going to be a real mess.
It is well known that Maxwell was having money troubles and recently had to sell part of his empire to raise cash. But when I last talked to him, the bouncing check, as he's been called, was still going.